Hello guys, today our topic is going to be about fetal development, and so let's get started. Life begins one seed, one egg. Life begins when an egg previously released from one of the two ovaries merged with just one of the hundred of millions of sperm cells supplied through the vagina by the male reproductive system. The fertilized egg then descends to the wall of the uterus, where it implants itself to begin gestation. The next stage of development from months 2 until birth is the fetal period of development. As you see here, the egg cell and sperm cell, they merge together, their nuclei actually merge together, and it creates actually the zygote. First trimester. Getting ready. Conception typically occurs about 2 weeks after the period begins. So to calculate the due date, healthcare provider will count ahead 40 weeks from the start of last period. This means that your last period is actually counted as a part of the pregnancy. Fertilization. The sperm and egg unite in the fallopian tube to form a one-cell entity called zygote. If more than one egg is released and fertilized, multiple zygotes will occur. For example, it can be in twin study that, for example, it can be two egg cells from each ovaries, and you know that million sperms actually occur in the uterus. So there's two sperms actually merge with the two egg cells and they create non-identical twins. Or one egg cell and one sperm can merge together, and zygote can be so big that it can be divided into two parts, so the identical twins actually occur in this case. The zygote has 46 chromosomes, 23 from female and 23 from male. These chromosomes contain genetic material that will determine the baby's sex, and traits such as eye color, hair color, height, facial features, and at least, to some extent, intelligence and personality. Soon after fertilization, the zygote will travel down one of the fallopian tubes toward the uterus. At the same time, it will begin dividing rapidly to form a cluster of cells resembling a tiny raspberry. The inner group of cells will become the embryo. Guys, remember the zygote, when this egg cell and sperm cell merge together, zygote occurs, and from day 2 to the day 7, the zygote starts to divide so fast, and it creates the morula, blastocytes. Blastocytes are actually the lot of dividing cells. The outer group of the cell will become the membranes that nourish and protect it. Week 3, implantation. The zygote by this time made up of about 500 cells. Yes, 500 cells is known as blastocytes. When it reaches to the uterus, the blastocyte will burrow into the uterine wall for nourishment. You know the uterus? It will get into the, this uterus wall, like we call it endometrium. It will actually stick to the endometrium, and the placenta, which will nourish the baby throughout the pregnancy, also begins to form. And pregnancy test will be positive by the end of the week. Week 4, the embryonic period begins. The first week marks the beginning of the embryonic period, when the baby's brain, spinal cord, heart, and other organs begin to form. Week 5, baby's heart begins to beat. At week 5, the baby is about the size of the tip of a pen. And this week, baby's heart and circulatory system are actually taking shape, and hers or his heart will begin to beat. And the motion of baby's beating heart is detected with an ultrasound exam. With these changes, circulation begins, making the circulatory system the first functioning organ system. Week 7, the umbilical cord appears. Baby is a little bigger than the top of a pencil eraser, so he or she weighs less than an aspirin tablet. What is an umbilical cord? Guys, it's actually the link between the baby, the placenta, and the mom. So the umbilical cord is actually, let's say, is stick to the placenta, which placenta is actually the most vital bond with mom and the child. Through placenta, all the food and oxygen gets into the baby's body, or the baby's waste materials getting through the umbilical cord to the placenta, and through placenta it goes to the mommy's body. Week 8, baby's finger and toes form. Baby will develop webbed fingers and toes this week, and the ears, upper lip, and tip of the nose also become recognizable. As baby's heart becomes more fully developed, it will pump at 150 beats a minute, about twice the usual adult rate. Week 9, movement begins. Baby's pancreas, bile duct, gallbladder, and anus are in place. The internal reproductive organs such as testes or ovaries start to develop. Baby may begin moving this week. Week 11, baby's sex may be apparent. So in this week, the ultrasound exam can show whether baby is a girl or a boy. Week 12, baby's fingernails and toenails are actually appear each by each. Alright, now we're getting to the second trimester of the pregnancy. So it starts from the week 13. Baby flexes and kicks. Baby can move in a jerky fashion, flexing the arms and kicking the legs. This week baby might even able to put a thumb in his or her mouth. Hormones erupt. For boys, the prostate gland is developing. For girls, the ovaries move from the abdomen into the pelvis. Week 15, skin begins to form. Baby's skin starts to out nearly transparent. Eyebrows and scalp hair may make an appearance. The bone and marrow that make up the baby's skeletal system are continuing to develop this week. And baby's eyes and ears now have baby-like appearance, and the ears have almost reached their final position. Week 16, facial expressions are possible. He or she can make fist. Baby's eyes are becoming sensitive to light. More developed facial muscles may lead to various expressions such as squinting or frowning. Week 17, fat accumulates. Fat stores begin to develop under the baby's skin, so it will provide the baby with warmth after the birth. Week 18, baby begins to hear. He or she may even be startled by loud noises. Baby can swallow this week too. Week 19, baby's kidneys are already producing urine. The urine is excreted into the amniotic sac, which surrounds and protects the baby. Week 12 to 22, taste buds develop. The taste buds are starting to form on baby's tongue. Week 23, lungs prepare for life outside the womb. So this like those lungs are actually developing, and the surfactants help to lungs to develop and function. Week 24, sense of balance develop. Like fully developed inner ear, which controls balance. Baby may have a sense of whether he or she is upside down or right side up in the womb. Notes is a regular sleeping and waking cycle. Week 27, second trimester ends. So what about the last third trimester? What happens there? It starts from the week 28. Baby's eyes open. Baby's eyes are all beginning to open and close, even during when it's inside the womb. The color has been established, and so baby is now sleeping for about 20-30 minutes at a time. Week 29, movement is more forceful. Babies born are full developed, but they are still soft and pliable. This week, baby begins storing iron, calcium, and phosphorus. That's why all mothers should eat more calcium, more dairy products in this week. Week 30, baby packs on grams. Baby may practice breathing by moving his or her diaphragm into a repeating rhyme. And if baby gets the hiccups, mother feels slight twitches or spasm in the uterus. Week 33, baby detects light. Week 35, rapid growth continues. Baby continues to pack on the pounds and store fat all over his body. Week 38, organ function continues to improve. Week 39, placenta provides antibodies. Baby has enough fat under the skin to hold his or her body temperature. The placenta continues to supply the baby with antibodies that will help fight infection the first 6 months after birth. Week 40, due date arrives. Baby may be 45 to 55 centimeters long and weigh 2.8 to 3 kilograms. Okay, that was it, guys, about fetal development. Hope you liked it. So have a nice day. Bye bye. See you.